Appreciate it, man.
You don't have to do that.
But I
You
appreciate
really
it. Thank
don't
you.
have to do that.
Well, I want to, and I appreciate you doing it.
Thank
Be
you.
careful. Thank you. Okay,
Appreciate
hang on
that.
1 second.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay. Sounds like somebody's already on.
Yeah. Background.
Stubborn all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't. Load up here a little slow. Let's close this here.
Starting all over.
No, it's just starting from that main page there.
We don't need to be on YouTube today.
You don't need to?
No,
Okay.
no. Morning, counselor. Okay, so
Morning.
there's our accept them, right?
Yes. Or you can admit all right here.
Okay.
If we're not going live on YouTube, then we'll be okay then.
Yeah, no, we're not going live on YouTube.
Okay.
Carrie, can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Scotty.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joel.
Good morning.
Sound like you had to croup. Sound like you got to croup there a little bit.
Just a
No,
little
somebody's
bit.
somebody's dog's barking in the background.
Yep.
I'm dog sitting.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Lucy says hi to everybody.
Okay, so I don't need to accept anybody now.
Looks like everybody's in.
Well, we've still got 6 more.
It'll prompt you over here on the right hand side.
So
Hey, I had a question. Did we get a treasurer's report?
You did not. I forgot to send it, but the only thing different on it is the 15,000 that you guys gave.
Brenda, she's downstairs. I don't know where she's. I don't think.
Okay.
Henry County Solid
The
Waste
Do
for
I?
their
She didn't
facade.
have to start the video.
Okay. Okay, so Jim came on. Corey, you with us? Are you on yet, Kendra?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning. Look at that fresh growed grass behind you there.
Yeah, somebody needs to quit fertilizing it.
But it looks good though, doesn't it?
It does.
There's Larry.
Sandy, are you with us yet?
Sandy sent an email last night saying she could not attend.
Okay. How about Mr. Abrams? Are you with us this morning?
His picture's with us. I don't know if he's with us.
Can you hear us? Good morning, Nan. I see you this morning. How are you today?
Great, Greg. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Can you hear us, Larry?
I'll have to. Larry's square keeps coming up with a phone on it. So can you hear us at all, Larry? Has anybody heard from Jim Milliken?
Jim didn't think he was going to be here either, no.
Okay, so we don't have enough for a quorum then, right?
Well, we do if Larry can hear us, I guess.
If Larry comes live,
In the village.
Bill's on.
I'm here and Scott's here and I see Larry's picture, but he's not responding at all.
Brenda's not on either.
Yeah, Brenda's.
I'm James, remember?
Oh.
She shows up as James for some reason.
Oh, I see something that says connecting to audio for Larry. Can you hear us, Larry? Can you hear us, Larry?
He may not have his audio thing, but
Larry, are you on by iPhone or are you on by laptop? Are you on a computer? Full screen.
I don't think he has his audio.
Larry, can you hear us? We can't hear you.
He could dial in with his cell phone.
More me.
Hit it. Let's see what to.
It probably reads backwards.
Can you dial in, Larry, with your cell phone?
You can hit chat and you can tell him nobody can hear him unless.
Larry, we can't hear you. I just hit chat. I'm hoping that you can hear me now. I don't know how to do that.
One person is waiting.
Okay, Brenda, we just got you to pop up. John, can you hear us? I just
Yep, I can hear.
admitted you. You with us?
Yes, I am. I'm here. Sorry. But
Okay. Well, we're having some technical difficulties this morning, so not a problem. I don't know what to do next.
What do you?
Larry, do you have a way to call in?
Oh, for Larry.
Yeah, I don't have his cell phone number. Does he?
Here is the call-in number.
But you have Larry's cell phone number. Does anybody have Larry's cell phone number? Camera, right here.
Oh, I see. Dial by your location. Really, you can do either or. It's just this is connecting you to the server. You just put your meeting ID and the password.
Kendra, type right here. Larry can't hear you. Call Greg's cell phone number.
Somebody's calling. He's calling somebody.
Right there.
But I'm just messaging myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mayor, this is Corey. I just called Larry and said I'd text him the dial-in information.
Okay. We just sent him a message to call my cell phone and I'll put him on my speaker phone. If we can't get him audio or video, either one.
Tell him to hook it up to that lava lamp there in the background. All right, I haven't seen one of those in years.
Somebody that regularly calls in, do you need both the meeting ID and the password?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it prompt you?
I believe so. Yes, it asks you to enter the ID and then it'll ask you to enter the password.
Okay, I've never called in. Larry, this is Corey. I just texted you the information. I'm also putting it in the chat.
His phone number. Do you have his phone number? Corey, give me Larry's cell phone number.
765.
Yeah.
624 9653. It says we're broadcasting live on YouTube. Is that accurate?
I did not know we were, and I did not get it set up.
All right. Well, Larry, if you get a bunch of phone calls, you know why. Just remember, I'm here to serve. Larry, can you see the chat? Oh,
Larry, this is Greg. Okay, I'm going to put you on speakerphone, and you'll be able to hear everything that's said. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Larry, can you hear us now?
Yes.
Jim, I'm going to turn this meeting over to you. I think we have 3 voting members here now.
Okay, we'll go ahead and.
I'm
call-
sorry, Bill. I didn't mean Jim Milliken. I meant Bill. I turn this meeting over to you.
Okay, all right, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. The first item, I think all of you got minutes from the February 26th meeting and the April 22nd meeting that we didn't, or the February 26th meeting that we did not approve the minutes, and then our last meeting on April 22nd. Do we have any additions or corrections to those minutes?
I'll move approval.
Okay, have a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Treasurer's report. I think Brenda said maybe we didn't get a treasurer's report in the information, but there was only one transaction.
Yeah, that was the 15,000 that you allocated for Henry County Solid Waste Management.
Has that been paid yet, or? it's
The
just been-
check's written, I haven't mailed it yet.
It's just been authorized at this point?
Right.
Okay. Any other questions about the treasurer's report? No? Okay, we'll go ahead and let it
I'll
stand.
send you one out this afternoon.
Okay. Do we have any other claims to approve?
No.
Okay. Next item is the opening of the bids for the purchase of the former Mariana Bank building.
Did you receive any bids, Brenda?
We did not.
Okay. If there are no bids, it's my understanding then we are free to negotiate a potential purchase price with anyone. Is that correct, Joel?
That is correct.
Okay. Do we need to do anything at this point to authorize that negotiation, or?
Well, I think we've had at least one party express some interest in it, and that being Defer Varan. So I think if you want me to start negotiating with John Madison as to that purchase, I certainly could do so, and then bring something back before the board. It would have to be, you can't approve a sale for less than the average of the two appraisals sooner than 30 days after the date bids were to be received. So it would probably have to be the July meeting. But certainly if the board approves it, I can start that negotiation and see, I know they had expressed some interest previously before the bidding process began.
I move we direct our counsel to initiate negotiations with the appropriate representative of Defer Varan in contemplation of a sale that meets all the criteria of the statute.
Okay, we have a second to that? Larry, you want to second that, Larry?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion on that? If not, I would entertain all those in favor of the motion to say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, Joel, feel free to go ahead and contact them and see what we can work out for presentation at maybe the July meeting.
Sure.
John, do we have an EDC, or I guess Corey, do we have an EDC report?
Happy to answer any questions, but have no specific report. I mean, we're very busy with a number of activities, collaborating with a number of organizations and helping to support businesses here in Newcastle and in the county. But in the interest of your time, I'll leave it at that, but welcome any questions.
Anyone have any? Sean, chamber report.
Yes, just briefly, just something to highlight was that Memorial Day, we did have our virtual remembrance for our fallen men and women who had served in the military. We have put that online on our YouTube as well as our website. Feedback I've gotten back so far has been fairly positive. We do want to appreciate the mayor willing to give some of his time to put a piece of that video together, as well as our other elected officials. And so we're really excited about that. And to all who have given us pictures of their loved ones, those who have passed away. And so we really do appreciate that. We are looking forward to our annual meeting. It will be in August, sometime during the week of August 18th through the 21st. So please keep an eye out for that. It'll be in the as soon as we get that date firmed up, we'll put it on our website, and hopefully we'll have a press release as well. We continue, as well as Corey has mentioned, to collaborate with other organizations in helping and promoting our small business community here in Newcastle as well as Henry County. And we are as always open to any concerns or questions that you guys may have.
Okay, any questions for Sean? No, thank you, Sean. Appreciate the report. Carrie, Main Street.
Yeah, we are, just like Corey said, we're very busy working on lots of projects and collaborating with all these organizations. And it's been an interesting time of being together, even though we're apart. I think we've worked really well together. We just finished our second virtual Fourth Fridays, which seems to get a lot of interest. We had 13,000, we had a 13,000 reach. We had 5,000 video views. So we're letting our small businesses be featured in those all over Henry County. And so that's really great. We're working on a business resiliency fund. We've given away $12,000 so far in grants to small businesses. And I imagine tomorrow we'll probably give away the bulk of the rest of our fundraising efforts, which is $66,000 right now. So that's really great. And then the county council just voted to give, to let Newcastle Main Street administer a Henry County restaurant resiliency fund. So that's $150,000. So that'll be $7,500 grants to restaurants in Henry County. So I talked at a meeting yesterday, and there was still some confusion that since it was Newcastle Main Street, that we were only giving grants to Main Street businesses. So as you guys run into people, if you could make sure and clarify that it is Henry County businesses and restaurants. We want to share the love to all of Henry County. So that's what we're working on right now, and just administering those funds. And I've said this several times, it makes me sweaty to worry about that much money. But anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Any questions for Carrie? Dan, did you have anything this morning?
You know, there's a lot up in the air about what we're going to do to finish up graduation and trying to make some plans for the fall. And there isn't a lot of guidance from the state. We tentatively have graduation set up as long as things don't change. But a lot's up in the air. We're working on it. We're still giving away thousands, tens of thousands of meals. So really applaud our cafeteria staff and DeOric. And teachers are just finishing up, and it's been very difficult for teachers. And I think most have worked extremely hard. So kudos to staff all the way around. And yeah, I can't say enough good things, really. Thanks for that opportunity to spout off a little, Mayor.
Thank you.
Bill, this is Corey. Do you mind if I ask a question?
Go right ahead.
It's actually a question for Nan. You know, with all the virtual learning, e-learning, is the school's technology infrastructure, I mean, has that proven to be adequate? I mean, I'm not necessarily speaking about like students, you know, their Wi-Fi at home, but has the school's infrastructure been adequate?
That's an excellent question. And what we've had to do is take hotspots around schools. So if students didn't have adequate internet at home, they actually have been able to go to the school's parking lots and have some capacity there. But it is a struggle. And I think we've gotten Chromebooks, we have computers for third grade and up, everyone. So they've had access that way, but our internet, our broadband is limiting. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I mean, I just know from, you know, personal experience and having a couple boys, and then, you know, my wife and I working from home, you know, on the days that the internet was sad, it was tough. I mean, it was tough to be productive here. And so I can only imagine if you know, there was no internet or, you know, very, very sad internet all the time.
We modified the grading system because we realized, and we had a tremendous number of students that didn't do a good job with assignments during the COVID. A lot of kids didn't tune in. And to follow up on that a little bit, if I'm going too long, you can stop me, but we've had teachers and administrators and our social workers and our counselors trying to get in touch with people so that they didn't just fall through the cracks. And when they didn't show up on the computer, what happened to them. So, but there were a lot of kids that never did. Some of them have never done any assignments since school's been out. And so even with all those efforts, it's been really hit and miss. And I think teachers are appreciated in some houses way more than they ever were before.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Nan. Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.
Does anyone else have anything to come before the commission? Daryl, as always, it's good to have you join us this morning. There's nothing else to come before the commission. I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Our next meeting is scheduled for June 24th.
Before we adjourn, I'd just like everybody to 6-5.
Okay, sorry to hear that, Larry. Larry's brother passed away last night. Glenn Abrams,
Yeah.
pillar of the community, had been in business, a school teacher here in the early years, and then been in business here for years.
Very sorry to hear that, Larry.
Sorry, Larry.
I understand. I get that. Bill, you talked about June 24th. I presume that we'll be on Zoom meeting again the 24th. The city building is going to continue to be closed, and we're just going to open up slow, a little bit at a time. We're not picking a date, saying we're wide open. We're going to evaluate each and every week, 1 week at a time, and make a 2-week notice in advance of what buildings we're going to start opening up. I feel like our numbers are just now starting to peak. We're up to 9 deaths now. So we're going to move slow when it comes to getting out into public. This is very hard to control, but I think we've done a really good job, and some people are being very lax right now. But I feel like we need to go slow, and we're going to continue to do that. So we'll be on a Zoom meeting until further notice.
I think that's wise, Mayor.
Thank you. That's all I have.
All right. I think we're adjourned.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody, for calling in.
Be safe.
Thanks.
Thank you. Be safe.
In meeting